School is pointless. English, we speak it. History, they're dead, get over it. Math, we have calculators. Spanish, we have Dora. Maybe school still served a purpose like 20 years ago? Or 24 years ago, the exact moment before we had Dora. But what are we doing now? Bart absolutely gets it. 6 people in this... I knew this was going to be a hard one to do without laughing. 6 people in this class have a grade below 20. I just want to be a teacher so bad. I just want to do this so bad. Is this messed up? I think it's kind of funny. I think this is just like great motivation. How has Sam O'Nella never made a video about Christina, Queen of Sweden? One of the greatest days of my life was when this man made a return. Her real life biography is basically a video of his already smart woman, nearly bankrupts kingdom repeatedly for obsession with buying art pieces, swears like a sailor, regularly wears... Wait, what exactly is she wearing? Is this really considered drip from way back in the day? Oh, male clothing, picks up male hobbies like horse riding and philosophy, absolutely zero sense of basic social conduct, Dateable is most notable king of Protestants, absolutely hates the idea of marriage and everything concerning female behaviors and hobbies. Dude, it just keeps going and wow, this is crazy. She is one of the playable leaders in the game Civilization 6 do. I hope Sam sees this. Planes crash every day, still make planes. Car crashes every day, still make cars. Trains derail every day, still make trains. Boats sink every day, still make boats. But just one Zeppelin explodes. This is the most dangerous idea in history. We should never have made this. Oh, the humanity. Finally, the real questions are being asked. When are Zeppelins making a comeback? I mean, I'm sorry, but the Goodyear blimp is just not enough. And I want war Zeppelins to make a comeback. Although I can see how this probably doesn't really make much sense nowadays. Still, just imagine using a war Zeppelin on a super easy target just to flex on your enemies. Like, yeah, that's the thing that oofed you. Meanwhile, on the depths of Wikipedia we've just found, in 2022, Botswana recently changed one of its boundaries. Kanye South's borders were altered and its name was changed to Kanye West. Whoa! This country is in the process of renaming both Kanye North and Kanye South to Kanye East and Kanye West. Do they know? The Kanye Wars are upon us. Their battles will be legendary. It would suck to live in ancient Greece. You're making a smoothie at Greek Jamba Juice and a customer goes, "You're so good at making smoothies, perhaps you're even better than the gods." And suddenly, Oprah, the goddess of fruit harvest, has turned you into a mango. Wasn't there a SpongeBob episode made about this? At least King Neptune allowed him to have a competition first. The gods are so childlike. Damn, just by saying that, I'm probably gonna be forced in the afterlife to push up a giant boulder every day up a hill. It took Odysseus 10 plus years to sail 900 kilometers? Is he stupid or something? Well, keep in mind, he was having a whole lot of fun with those sirens. I don't know exactly how fast he was exactly trying to go. Wait, I think I'm getting my Greek mythology confused, but he did end up staying with a lady for like 7 years. I mean, he was like a little detained. Something a lot of men don't like to admit. All of your hobbies and ambitions are to attract women. Meanwhile, me with my hobbies, I freaking love the Cold War! I want to freaking learn about obscure conflicts and world tension between West and East and military equipment from that time, and watch military footage and stare at Cold War maps all day long. This is literally what I kind of do for a living here. And trust me, it doesn't get any ladies. What a surprise, I know. Senior government officials from Syria and Jordan held talks regarding tariff policy and tax regulation today. Man, I really forgot how familiar the delegates of these countries are. I feel like I've seen them before, but where? I really hope I one day look like a senior delegate of a Middle Eastern country when I'm like 55. Meanwhile, in a southern central village in Bangladesh, Albania, what did they mean by this? Did they misspell Albania? Ah, okay, so sometimes it has a slightly different spelling. My stolen AirPods have made it all the way to Iraq now. Mashallah, your AirPods have made the pilgrimage. You should honestly be thankful. I kind of want my AirPods to get stolen just so I can follow them around the world. They're gonna go to so many more countries than I have ever been to. It's actually quite impressive that they were able to get so far. Where were they lost in the first place? Fallout 5. Put it in Memphis and have a ghoul in a silver mask like King Baldwin rule from the Bass Probe Pyramid. Throw in some atomic river boats, gator claws, blues, and boom! Perfect Fallout 5. Make a reference to the hand thing this guy does. That's easily 2 million units sold on day 1. Speaking of pilgrimages, I still need to make the pilgrimage to that Bass Pro show. But if you close your eyes, man, it will always feel like that. Something like that. Funny enough, they both have very, like, hilly, mountainous terrains. Maybe we did do this on purpose. Progressive social policy, mountainous area with sparse population, stuck in between much more important areas, not relevant but fairly well known, single party rule. What? This is a 392-year-old Greenland shark in the Arctic Ocean. He's been wandering the oceans since 1627. Bro witnessed the treason of Napoleon's marshals and did nothing. Loyal British subject. This damn whale has sat through so many atrocities in history. I think I'm gonna have to cancel it. I thought you were all just memeing, but apparently British unironically need a license to watch TV. I'm pretty sure they need a license for everything over there. Oh, I now just remember when I was in London, I forgot to buy my walking license. I'm gonna get fined for this, aren't I? Think, Johnny Rebel, think! How could you hope to win a war where I'm quite literally building ships for the Italian Navy for profit while fighting you? Literally, did the South even stand a chance in the Civil War? Honestly, sometimes I'm surprised that they even were able to last 4 years. Well, almost 4 years, like 3 days short. Landlocked states of the US, landlocked means does not border an ocean and does not have a seaport. Meanwhile, this replied, the Great Lakes are landlocked. They are landlocked. Haha, that's him, officer. That's the man who's never heard of the St. Lawrence Seaway. I feel like he's directly pointing at me here. I didn't learn about the St. Lawrence Seaway until like maybe 5 years ago. I'm really embarrassed to say that. I'm from California though, we don't know a lot. But then once I figured this out, I'm like, oh, that's why these states were so important in history. That's part of the reason why they're so great. I will never ever be Italian. Culture, food, women, language, climate. I will always be a barbarian from the other side of the Alps. French man trying to accept it. Does every person in France have one day in their life where they have to go through this thought process? It's gotta be real depressing. Hee, the Nordics shall inherit Europe. What did you say, Speak up, forget about it. I heart silence. Okay. I hope this email finds you well. Meanwhile, how the email found me. I really want to know what was going on with Carlson here. I don't know. Just average Norwegian man. Hello, I am normal and can be trusted with working remotely. I don't think my narration really does this image justice. It's really good. That's also a nice little edit too. Japanese politician says sorry for doing pull-ups on a train after downing 3 to 4 beers. I've discussed this before. It happened a couple years ago. Repressive society. No one should have to apologize for this. That's what I've been saying. He is spiritually American and has the fire of liberty in his heart. Come home, brother. I can't even imagine a more American thing. Here's Ronald Reagan. Gets shot once. Surprised about it. Immediately enacts gun control like a scared baby. Meanwhile, John F. Kennedy gets shot. This is gonna be hard. Gets shot twice. Eats the first shot for eats the first shot for breakfast. For breakfast. Second shot. Okay. I think we know where this is gonna go. On live TV like a boss. Finally, there's Theodore Roosevelt. Gets shot once while giving his speech in front of a huge audience, laughs it off, continues to give his speech for an hour while roasting the would-be assassin. Theodore Roosevelt, probably one of the most Chad presidents we've ever had, and I don't think we're ever gonna even come close to this at this point. He's the first shot for breakfast. 1800s England autocorrect. The horses are galloping at precarious speeds. Perhaps. Wait, what? Stop. Do not enrage me, mischievous. How do I get my autocorrect to do this? Shush. I command you to cease thy chatter. Wait, I need this update on my phone. Why don't I have this? Oh, actually, it seems like this would be a pretty easy change to make. Day 1 of learning so much already. Just found out about lettuce. Oh, that's Hamburger University. Some of the most glorious content comes out of Americans finding out about the place called Hamburg, Germany. But what's funny is this is not about that city. This is actually a McDonald's Corporation global headquarters in Chicago, Illinois. More than 5,000 students attend Hamburger University each year. Established in 1960, well, how has it been around since that long? Side note, men from Hamburg, Germany are called hamburger, meanwhile women are called hamburgerian. I think I mispronounced that, but honestly, this is your moment here, Germany, to one-up the McDonald's Corporation. Kids under 11 years old eat for free. Perfect. He's 10. No, actually I'm... Have we all had this moment? Everyone's childhood is literally connected so perfectly. Ancient Greek astrologers be like, ah yes, a goat. Man, that sure is a goat if I've ever seen one. In fact, they've just nailed all the constellations, haven't they? Maybe they were too afraid to say these don't actually look like the animals they named, just because they knew they'd be smited by the gods if they said otherwise. Meanwhile, if the portal in New York was connected to Hungary instead of Ireland, this would literally be the only phone image they'd be showing through there. I guess this is specifically a universe where Bratislava, Slovakia is connected to Budapest, Hungary. If you didn't know, this portal was built in both New York City and Dublin, which is like a live stream camera feed. Didn't they already have to take it down because, I don't know, trolls? Dublin portal changes after inappropriate behavior. It was literally up for like a day. What else did you really think was gonna happen though? Like, obviously. Breaking! Nicaragua cuts diplomatic ties with the Netherlands. Paradox game pop-up event. I mean, why did they word it like that? This is the most, like, strategy game wording I've ever read. Somebody over here at the Spectator Index Corporation is playing, obviously, something. I love foreign language films. Meanwhile, speaking Penguinese. This must be based somewhere in the South Pole. Finally, more movies are being filmed in Antarctica. It's the least popular continent for movies to be made in. Ireland really doesn't want you to see this right now, America. Are you asking asking questions yet? Cut to most watched cable news hosts in the US. Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, Laura Ingraham, Rachel Maddow, all people with Irish heritage. Meanwhile, list of US presidents with Irish blood. We have pretty much half of all US presidents, something like that. Sounds crazy? Get ready to take the green pill. Even Joe Biden, right? How about Wall Street CEOs? Poor Ireland and their potatoes. I'm a proud Irish American. The Irish are good people. Northern Ireland is Irish. The British are massacred. What are the Irish planning here? The man behind the curtain. The man that controls Wizard of Oz. I don't even know where that's coming from. Wait, I'm Irish. This literally runs too deep. I'm a part of the problem. I'm not that Irish, but Biden calls North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un president of South Korea in latest world leader blunder. Full-blown dementia aside, Kim got that on. He is wearing that stuff. I swear he is one of the more drippier world leaders out there. Like, how does he do it? And so consistently, too. China blocks Facebook. China blocks Twitter. China blocks Instagram. USA blocks TikTok. That's where things have been taken a little bit too far, clearly. I think this is a little piece of the puzzle that a lot of people from the US forget about. I mean, they have their own separate internet over there. I really wish I was on the Chinese side of the internet. They got some banger memes. China's daily cartoon about correctness. Here we have Uncle Sam with a weapon, and what is that? Oh, he's just smoking, I guess. To literally the entire world who is crying. This is actually kind of funny. Again, another example of Chinese images that make the US look like, well, yeah. Big thanks to my patrons this month. Kansas was mentioned. KingBearHaze. JohnDenver. I can't sleep without Drew's voice. DaBeautiful-MEGAN-Underwood. Archaeology. aPhatNarwhal. Carmel Saida.
Connor Pavlik.
DOOCHBAGGINS.
Fredrik
LuxembourgLover.
Traven.
Tambre. KirinoIsBestGirl. I love you. The Mexican 760.